Alright folks, it's Andy here from Russ and the Woodsman, and thanks for joining me on another one. So today's video is going to be a cooking video, just a little one pot meal in my titanium mug slash pot. I'm going to be making some nettle soup. I got the recipe from the Mears out on the land book. I've actually done it before. I did it a couple of years ago and it was quite delicious. I did forget a couple of the ingredients last time. I didn't bring the flour and the butter, which is to mix together to make a roux, and it helps to thicken up the broth. But I've got it with me this time. But I'll give you a close-up of all the bits and pieces that I brought with me in case you want to make it yourself. So one of the main ingredients you'll need is some nettle leaves. The recipe in the book out on the land says for 4 cups, but as I'm only doing a small one pot meal, I've just gathered a few handfuls here. In this Tupperware box here, what I have is chicken stock from chicken soup I made a few nights ago. I just froze a little bit. This tub and this smaller tub here is the butter and the flour, which will get melted down and mixed together to make the roux. I have a small potato, a bit of seasoning. I'm going to be using my meth burner because I'm not allowed to have a fire in these woods, so that's some fuel. The meth burner is in this little pouch that I made, and then I've got my titanium pot, lid, spoon for mixing and then eating, and then the 4 tent pegs, and I use these as a pot stand over the alcohol stove, and a small chopping board. So the first thing we want to do is add the nettle leaves to the pot and then put some water in, and I'm going to bring it to the boil for about 10 minutes because it neutralises the sting. When you're picking them, you want to pick the youngest leaves from the top of the nettles, and also it recommends picking them from like a shaded area, because the ones that are like, you know, out in the sun constantly are apparently more bitter. But I can't really confirm or deny that, but I'm going to go along with it. Let's add a bit of water to that. If things seem a bit darker now, it's a bit overcast, the rain started and I had to put the tarp up, so if the light starts to go a bit during the video, I apologise. Right, let's get the spirit stove on and get this going. So that's the nettles into the alcohol stove now, and bring them to the boil for about 10 to 15 minutes or so, just to neutralise the sting. I'm going to keep a little bit of the stock from it when I drain it out into this little container here, and then I'll add that to the chicken stock when it comes to the time to cook it all together. I've also got this little potato here, so I'm going to chop this now into sort of 1 centimetre cubes, and once I've mix it all together, this will sort of reduce down, add to the flavour, give a little bit of chunkiness as well. But the recipe does say you can, get like that potato smash, the sort of powdered potato that you add water to it and you get mashed potato, so you can add that to it as well. You still obviously you get the potato flavour, and it'll also help in thicken up the broth. But I didn't have potato smash and I had potatoes, so I brought the potato. So yeah, the water's just started to boil, so that's 25 past, so I'll leave it for 10 minutes and that should be good to go. And I'll get it drained out, chop up the nettle leaves into smaller pieces, and then I'll mix the roux in the pot, and then basically just chuck everything else in with it and just let it sort of reduce down for 20-30 minutes, and then it's good to go. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm quite hungry now, and as I know it's going to taste nice after having it last time, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I won't lie, when I made it last time, it was just an experiment like most of the stuff is. and I wasn't really expecting to enjoy it or for it to be that nice, you know, but yeah, caught me off guard. So it was actually really nice. But yeah, I had to put the tarp up. I don't know if you hear the pitter patter in the rain. It's not heavy, it's just like a light drizzle, but it's going like. Right, so that's been 10 minutes now, it's been boiling for. So, drain some of that stock out into this container with the potatoes. Basically just chop these up now. It looks like Popeye's spinach. Right, so we're going to get on with the roux now. Let that butter melt down. Couple of sprinkles of the flour. I probably won't use all the flour, but we'll see how it goes. That's about it. It gives you a sort of thick paste, and now it's just a case of chucking everything else in with it. So we've got the nettle and potatoes here. And some of the stock from the nettle soup. Some of the stock from the nettle when I was boiling it down. Don't want to forget that potato. And then we'll have some of the chicken stock. So just give it all a bit of a mix together. Get the lid on, and then we'll get on there. And I'm going to bring it to the boil and just let it boil for about 20-30 minutes, and it should be good to go. But I think what I'll do now is to have a little clean up of the area of it and non-essential items. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Bad plan. Well folks, that is it ready. So we'll take it off the boil, turn the stove off, and just leave this stove and the pegs to cool down, and then get this served up. So I'm just going to serve it up in this little container here. This is the insert to my 14cm billy pot. I thought bringing the belly pot would have been overkill to make this little lot. Add a little bit of seasoning to it as well, so we'll do a little bit of garlic, bit of pepper in there, and then we'll do a little pinch of garlic, and then a little sprinkling of salt. Give it a little bit of a mix. And do the taste test. Well, here we go then. See if it was as good as last time. Yeah, just as lovely as last time. Still that sort of leeking potato type taste. And very, very hot. Ooh. The Mears book Out on the Land, the recipe where I got this from, there was like a little boxes of like extra information where you can, if you wanted, add extra things in. And it was bacon, it was saying like add chopped bacon in or chopped chorizo in if you want. But to be honest, just the nettle and the potatoes really nice. You don't have to use like actual chicken stock. I just had some left over from when I made chicken soup the other night. You can use normal stock cubes. I used vegetable stock cubes last time when I made it. Gleaming. Absolutely gleaming. Well folks, that is that. Nice full belly. Who'd have thought it, Stinging nettles would taste so nice. It was though, it was just as nice as last time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think now what I'm going to do is just chill out here for an hour, just soak the area in before it's time to head home. I'll leave the tarp up. It's not raining and now the rain's gone, but just in case it comes back up, I'll leave the tarp up till it's time to go. But yeah, as always folks, I really appreciate you taking the time today to watch my videos. If you're not already a subscriber, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate that as well. If you can give it a thumbs up and a share, because I'm near that 2,000 subscriber milestone now, and I've got a nice little giveaway planned for it. So yeah, if you're not already a subscriber, subscribe please. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Take care.